Hi folks, you join me at a very exciting occasion. I'm here at the launch of Newmore 42, the brand new whiskey brand from Against the Grain and the Stoltman brothers. Well, here we are, gents. As I say, a very exciting occasion. This is the launch of your whiskey brand, Newmore 42. Tom and Luke, first of all, thank you so much for joining me. This is a massive occasion for you both.
Yeah, huge. I mean, if someone said to us a few years back that you'd be having your own bottle of whiskey,
yeah, is it quite surreal?
Very surreal. Everything that happens to us every day is very surreal, and this is by no means an exception. So Newmore is a place where we grew up, basically. It's our primary school, so Newmore Primary was where we went to school, but more importantly, it was where our Opa, our grandfather, set up base. He escaped from Nazi Germany in 1942 and ended up in, of all places, in Newmore in the Scottish Highlands. So it's a wee paying homage to our Opa, who was the most strongest man I think we've ever met. Had the pleasure of kind of having a relationship with him. We've got a photo of Opa on the back of the bottle, him carrying this massive log, laughing, which really struck me when I was 13 years old. And it really showed me what strength was. It's an emotional whiskey that we're releasing. It means so much to us to have it, and hopefully people throughout the world can enjoy it. It's a smooth kind of whiskey. It's very easy to drink. I'd like to think so. Yeah. It's not peaty. It's not that peaty whiskey. It's a smooth single grain whiskey, and yeah, we're really proud of the kind of final product.
Yeah.
I've never been a big whiskey trip, but I collect whiskey, so I've always kind of collected whiskey for a while.
So you're not a big whiskey drinker. No. I was like, well, you're definitely big and you're definitely a whiskey drinker.
Yeah, so but then recently, I've enjoyed it. Like Luke said, with the family around the fire.
Yeah.
Christmas time. That's what we used to do with our Opa. I remember him not as much as Luke, but I used to go over to his house at Christmas Eve, and they used to have all the whiskies around him. We had our juices, so that's what you remember it for. And yeah, for me, it's more the kind of, I like when it doesn't burn in your mouth. I like kind of that kind of flavour. I like the more sweeter kind of flavour. And this whiskey has got the vanilla flavour to it, a wee bit of coconut, and it just sits in your mouth very well.
Yeah. And this whiskey here is made at Invergordon Distillery, obviously was it a neighbouring town, neighbouring village to Newmore?
It's
distance.
Literally a mile away.
Literally a mile away.
Yeah,
okay.
So we actually have set up base in Invergordon now. So we've got our gym in Invergordon, we've got our offices, our business.
And you've got your name on the sign, don't you? Whereas
yes.
Welcome to Invergordon, home of...
Every entrance to the sign, it's Welcome to Invergordon, home of the world, Europe and UK strongest brothers.
Amazing. Yeah, no, Invergordon's, as a sort of whiskey purist, I suppose, is a distillery I've always enjoyed. It's a single grain whiskey, which in terms of style is generally used as a base for blended whiskey. So that smoothness, that sweetness, it's got that in abundance as well. So also it's 20 years old, so it's been aged for 2 decades, spent in oak. So very mellow, not too harsh, shouldn't get any of that burning sensation that you enjoy so much, Tom. So I'd love to share a dram with you. So you've got one already,
cheers,
it's perfect.
Cheers,
guys. It's a real treat to share this with you. The first thing I always do is to look at the colour of the whiskey, and this can often give you a few clues as to what it's going to taste like and perhaps how it's been made as well. So this one is fairly light in colour, so for me that suggests it's not going to be dominated by the wood. You get some whiskies like Dalmore, for example, really dark, rich, almost like mahogany colour. Yes. That's just all sherry casks,
right, okay.
And you lose the character of the distillery.
Right.
So this should be nice and subtle. This little thing as well, swirling it around, the key thing here is that it makes it look like you know what you're talking about. So always do that if you're in a group, swirl it around.
Right.
Often give the whiskey a little nose as well. Even something like this, which is so soft, is so sweet, it's always going to be at least 40% alcohol. This one is at 42% ABV. So for those who are new to whiskey, it might still have a little bit of a burn. Nosing it will just soften that out a little bit.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I think the impact of the bourbon casks comes through quite nicely. So you get that typical vanilla notes, maybe that honey as well. But for me, the main thing is it's so inviting. As you say, some whiskies that are smoky and spicy, you smell it, you think, that's going to blow my head off. But this it really draws you in. So we'll give this a little taste. Slàinte again, as we say in Scotland. Slàinte, guys.
I've had a few drams of it already over the course of the time we've been making it and producing it, and I really enjoyed it. It's been a real treat to do this, and again, it's just cool to have your own whiskey, and I can't wait for people to try it because it is
Very enjoyable.
It's an enjoyable drink, I think.
Yeah.
No, especially now, like the colder climates coming in, the colder nights and the darker nights as well, and it's so synonymous with whiskey drinking, isn't it?
I'd say a really stunning whiskey, and yeah, you've done really, really well, and excited to see how this does in the auction. So cheers, guys. Thanks so much for sharing our drink. Cheers. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Bevy content. We want to hear what you think, your best whiskey experiences, the whiskies you want us to try. It's a really exciting journey we're on, so make sure to join us. Download the Bevy app on Google Play and App Store to keep track of your whiskey journey, connect with your whiskey friends, keep track of your favourites, anything you could ever want to do with whiskey, all in one place. It's the definitive whiskey companion.